Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to an Angels of Light reading. So this is a spirit reading and messages for the end of the year going into 2021. And they wanted me to do Angels of Light, right? And then we're going to get Angel Power, and we're going to get Angel Guidance, and we're going to get Guardian Angel. So this is a complete angel reading to get spirit messages for the end of 2020 going into 2021. And they literally gave me it's angels of light that are powering us up and guiding us and protecting us as we go into 2021, which I thought was so beautiful. So that's why I grabbed these decks right away. So what happened was I got disconnected. So I have to start all over again, but I didn't want to start. I got up to the Angels of Light, and they're so on point. I just knew that these were correct. It was not to be a do-over. So I want to give you the first card we got from the Angels of Light was Archangel Raphael, and it says, "You are blessed to attract this angel card, for Archangel Raphael brings health, healing, and abundance." And isn't that what we're going into 2021 feeling in the depths of our soul, that Archangel Raphael is bringing health, healing, and abundance, and we can feel that he will help you to develop your intuition and your inner vision. Call on him if you need help in these areas now. He also protects travelers during journeys, so this is a fortunate card if you're about to travel. Also, if you're just traveling around with what's going on with masks and distancing, you're being protected. But we're going to 2021 knowing a lot of health, healing, and abundance is on its way. And like they said, these times have not brought us to our knees, it brought us to our hearts. And if you are a healer or wish to be one, Archangel Raphael will direct pure divine energy to you. And that is on the note of we're all being divinely used at this time. So they're divinely using each one of us, directing pure divine energy to you and through you to help others at this time. And he works on the green ray of healing and a balance. So visualize yourself surrounded by a clear green light and invoke his guidance. And the affirmation is, I am happy, healthy, and abundant. So we're being blessed with Archangel Raphael for a lot of health, healing, and abundance as we go into 2021. And it's really helping with our intuition and inner vision. And the clearer you are also, you're being divinely used. They're directing pure divine energy into you and through you at this time for all we need to do in 2021. Then we have Archangel Zacchaeus. And Archangel Zacchaeus will help you to find, are you ready for this, tolerance and forgiveness. And that's what we're going into 2021 with, finding more tolerance and forgiveness with ourselves and with others. He works in the violet ray of purification and transmutation. And just like they said, the end of 2020 was a lot of transmuting happening. They called it a tempering out or tempering out. It was almost divine timing, the holidays, because it gives us time to come back to ourselves, to temper down, to find calm again, relief even. So it's helping you also to release lower vibrations and ascend to a higher way of being. Angel wisdom suggests that you visualize yourself in the violet flame and invoke Archangel Zacchaeus to help you. Place your troubles and difficult relationships within the flame so that all negativity is transmuted. And you are again blessed to have drawn this card today, for it indicates that you're ready to walk the path of light. And aren't we all ready to walk the path of light as we go into 2021 after this dark year of 2020? And affirmation is, I am cleansed within the violet flame. There's a lot of transmutation happening, a lot of releasing of lower energies, vibrations in 2020 as we go into 2021. There's a lot of health, healing, and abundance coming in here, and we're going in like that. And there's the last card is introspection, which you could be feeling at the end of the year. Your angel guidance is to find quiet space for contemplation and look within. It is a time to withdraw and review your life. And even, the 2020 and all we've absorbed. Taking time and space for yourself gives you an opportunity to recuperate from life's challenges. And might I add, everything that we've dealt with 2020, it's a time to regroup, have time and space. And over the holidays, just have some downtime to recuperate and review, see how far you've come, reflect on the way ahead, strengthen yourself, and prepare for the next phase of your life, because we're heading into 2021 where there's going to be a lot of newness and a lot of changes. And not just on the world stage of, we're getting a cure for the pandemic and we're change of even politics, presidencies and things like that. But on your day-to-day, we're changed. We've been changed. There's going to be a lot of changes rippling out, and such newness. And we know to have patience with this, but a lot of new and changes are coming because of this year. During times of introspection, you can become aware of your gifts, your inner reserve, and your wisdom. And it is time again for healing. We are healing from so much at the end of this year to go into 2021. Still your mind and quieten your emotions. Ask for your angel's wings to enfold you and provide you with a safe haven in which to relax. Just like they were saying, it's a time to really relax. You might even find a calm or a relief, and that you're just sinking into that a little bit at the end of the year. And it's all in prep of 2021. And it is such a time for healing after what we've been through. Then you can listen to the promptings of your angel inspiring and guiding you. Just like they guided me to these things, we're going to be powered up and guided and guarded as well with the cards that we're about to pull. I claim time and space for myself, and it's going to be really helpful to do that, part of the rejuvenation, claiming back pieces of your energy that have been pulled out from this year. So literally, now that they're going on, they want us now to power up. The angels are powering us up. First we had angels of light, now we're going to get powered up. Then we're going to get the guidance, and we're going to get the protection. So that's what they've kept on saying, that angels of light have powered us up, guided us, and protected us as they are going into 2021, and to feel connected and aligned with that all the time. And if you feel shifted, to realign yourself back to that. So let's get back to powering up. What are the power up? Like, what's the power wisdom from the angels that's helping us, powering us up, is what they were saying. It's powering us up. The angels, they've been powering us up to get through this time, how we're going to go into 2021. But we're heading into health, healing, abundance, more of that. We're healing a lot. We're transmuting a lot of the lower negative energies. And take some time out at the end of the year to recuperate, to reflect, just to relax. A lot was about relief, calm, bringing that in, like they said, to feel safe, to create a safe haven at the end of the year as you prep to go into 2021 for all that we're going to have to be doing in 2021 to recreate, rebuild, all that. So let's get the power messages from the angels. What are the power messages? And we have your calling. Your calling. How gorgeous. Your calling. Oh my God, your life's purpose is like an awakening to put your gifts and talents to good use and enjoy the journey of life. Again, your calling. Your life's purpose is like an awakening to put your gifts and talents to good use and enjoy the journey of life. Well, they kept on saying we're rising up in the fullness of all we are. That she's holding a flower. We've been posting so many messages about flowers. Bloomation, we were calling it bloomation. We've all been rising up in the fullness of all we are, looking out clearly and visualizing a better future, but rising up in the fullness of all we are and following our calling, following our intuition, knowing that we're here for a purpose and to create more abundance, more healing, making it better and brighter for yourself and others. So it could be a real rejuvenation and coming back to what is your calling. How can you apply your gifts, your strengths as you look out onto 2021 and a brighter horizon, a new horizon? What are you going to bring your talents, your gifts to? They kept on saying that as well. So you're really going to be following or getting in touch with, where can you apply your skills, your gifts? How can you, you might feel really at peace with what you're doing, that you're making a difference, or you're being shown how you can make a difference. Feeling you're rising up in the fullness of all you are, and you're in line with your calling, in the big or the small. But we're all being divinely used. It's going back to that, we're all being divinely used. So it's like not a time to kind of, assess what are your strengths, what are your gifts. It could be in your personal, your side business, what you do for work, the big or the small, whatever. But we're all playing a part in that. So your life's purpose is literally just putting your talents and gifts to good use. And like they said, and enjoy life as you do it. But we're all being divinely used. So you may not even realize how you're being divinely used at this time. But just clearly go forward and apply all your gifts and rise up in the fullness of all you are. It's got blooming that keeps getting my attention. As I said, we're all blooming, naturally rising up with more of all we are and applying ourselves at this time, especially as we go into 2021. Oh, this is the cover image of the deck, actually, and this is Take Charge. So this is like spread your wings, go in there and take charge. So leadership and self-discipline are required to take control of your life. So we're going to have to really be clear on where we can use our gifts, our talents, go in there and start taking charge of situations, things that we are in control of. And there is a lot that's in our divine power for us to be doing here. So it's like, you know, whatever your gifts, your talents, what you're doing in your work and your personal, take charge of those situations. And that's how we're going to be heading into 2021. It's they're backing us with that kind of power and strength. Let's see if we can get some more power messages from the angels. Oh, God. Whoa, 2 more. I didn't even intend to that. We have, again, perfect timing. Wow, I love that. That's like divine timing, right? And it says divine timing. Can we zoom in here? Divine timing ordained by the angels is never too late or too early. Perfect timing. So they're again talking about, you know, have patience. Everything is within divine timing. And right now, divine timing ordained by the angels is never too late or too early. This is coming up a lot. This also helps with when you stay aligned. You're at peace with the divine timing of it all. And right where you are, you're right in perfect timing. You're right where you're supposed to be. They kept on saying never truly lost. You know, this year has been so crazy and chaotic and everything else, but wherever you're planted, that's where you talk about blooming again. I mean, they always use the plants with me. Wherever you're planted, just rise up in the fullness of all you are. You have all you need. All your divine gifts and talents are being used. You're divinely being used at this time. Take charge of situations that you're here to take charge of. That's in your control. There's a lot that's in our divine power to do, especially going into 2021. And divine timing, perfect timing for everything. It's divine timing even when it doesn't look like it, or if it's slow as molasses, it's still perfect timing, and you're right in sync with divine timing has been a recurring message. And the last one we have is distractions. So control your thoughts and actions to help you stay focused. So it's a time to really bring back your energy that they kept on leaning towards back over there, where we've been really, our energy's been pulled out every such way in 2020. You may want to pull it back and pull back from all those distractions, right? And you want to start thinking and getting clear again on what do you want to go forward with? What are your talents? What are your strengths? What do you want to take control of in your life as you go into 2021? So again, they're saying control your thoughts, which they keep saying keep positive. Don't get sucked into the negative at all. And control your thoughts and actions to help you stay focused. So I think that's a part of taking charge is, you know, maintaining your power and focus on what you can do and staying aligned to that. So now we're going to go into the guidance, actual angel guidance as we have, right away. Wow. Right away in my hands. Do the work. Could it be any clearer? I think this is just like number one, that when we go into 2021, the angels are telling us, literally, do the work. That's why they're saying you're being divinely used. You have to use all your talents and your gifts. You're going to have to take charge of situations. You're going to have to stay focused, right? No time for negativity and being pulled into the dramas, the sagas, the things that are on the outside world that are just, that was 2020 of taking our energy. There's a lot. Do the work. I mean, divine timing, perfect timing. And that goes with you are right where you're planted on purpose to be in full bloom, stay focused, take charge, and do the work. Brilliantly. Look at the light in here. This is clarity, and this is going forward in the fullness of all you are. Aligned. Look at the illumination here. It's like you know what to do, and your heart is illuminated, and your crown. And remember when they said that the divine is going through you and out? It's going to be an outpouring of that with brilliant ideas, creative ideas. It's going to be in your work, what you're doing on the side. I mean, it could be anything, whatever your gifts and talents are being divinely used for to make it better and brighter for everybody. And part of that healing and bringing in the healing and abundance for yourself and others, it's time to do the work. So in the background, the archangels that were helping us with Archangel Raphael was like, and Zacchaeus was the clearing out of the negativity, right? Because we have to be focused. We got to get our energy back to take charge again, to go forward, to do the work. So there may be times at the end of the year where we're definitely going for more healing and abundance. We are transmuting a lot of lower energies, negativity, and there may be a time of introspection, of getting, bringing your energy back, getting clarity, tuning in, listening to your divine guidance. Because once 2021 comes, which is in a blink of an eye, You're going to want to rise up in the fullness of all you are. You know you're one with divine timing. There are things to take charge of in your life, literally taking charge in your full power, staying focused and determined and doing the work. That's the guidance, literally doing the work. So let's end it with the literally guardian angels, because they said we're divinely protected, and they've been helping to guard us and protect us and guide us and power us up. Literally, they were like, we're guiding and protecting and powering you up to get, they did all through this year and now into 2021, where we're going to have to do the work. This is a recurring message. So take time out over the holidays to rejuvenate yourself, to reflect, to pull back your energy, to relax a little bit, to get some focus, to get some clarity, and you'll feel rebooted. It's almost like coming into 2021 cleansed out of all that happened in 2020, or a majority of, of this transmutation back there, going forward with a lot of healing, heading toward a lot of healing and abundance in all forms. But then it's us rising up, your calling. They got done saying we're being called, to rise up in the fullness of all you are, do the work. And you're one with divine timing. We're all here for a reason, no matter how crazy it looks, in the big and the small, whatever you're doing. So, and we're going to be doing the work. There's going to be work to be done, and we're going to have to get into the spirit of that. We're being guided and protected and powered up for it. And we have forgiveness again. We have forgiveness and tolerance was part of that transmutation of energy. Holding on to a past hurt is preventing you from moving forward and achieving your heart's desires. Let it go. Forgiveness does not mean that you condone another's actions. It simply means that you're no longer willing to be a perpetual victim to a particular person or event. Blame is a waste of your precious energy. Bless and surrender the past. For in doing so, you will reclaim the joy of life. So going into 2021, there is a lot of letting go of forgiveness, increase of tolerance, and it's not saying another person's actions were right or wrong or an event. We're just letting it go. It's a waste of our energy. They kept on making me say that 2020 pulled our energy apart. That's why we're bringing it back, so we can focus on what we need to do in our calling. That's one with divine timing, where we can take charge and do the work, because we're part of that rebuilding, recreating, creating that healing and health and abundance that we're all going forward in 2021. So there's a lot of forgiveness happening on earthly plane, individually, collectively, and the big stage, small stage. The end of 2020, there's a lot of forgiveness, a lot of letting go, a lot of tempering out, a lot of so we're going to, in 2021, have an increase of tolerance and forgiveness. It's going to be necessary for the work that we have to do here. So you're going to find that in the big and the small in your life and on the world stage. We have work to do. It's the time to do it, for everybody to rise up and do what their talents and gifts and what their divine ideas or intuition is guiding them to do. So we're heading to more healing and abundance because of those actions, because of that. So let's see some more guardian angel messages heading into 2021 and leaving 2020 in the dust, so we can do the work and create new beautiful things, more abundance, more healing. Oh gosh, again with this conflict, this is part of the transmutation. Feelings which you have suppressed for a very long time are yearning to be acknowledged and expressed. You're torn between what you think is the right thing to do and what your heart wants, and this is the primary cause of stress in your life. We, your angels, urge you to follow your heart and do what you would love and not what you think you should. Like they said, this did not bring us to our knees, it brought us to our hearts. We're going to have to resolve these conflicts with your inside or with others, and I feel like it has a lot to do with others at this time on the big and small stage. We still have to let all that go. We just do. We just have to let all those conflicts and have forgiveness and have greater tolerance and just move forward and pull that energy back and focus on what we need to take charge of and do the work. It's kind of a waste of our energy. There's been a lot about that this year, about focusing on what you need to do. They even gave me that whole spirit message about a man who was told, it was like a prose. It was a spirit message, but it was a prose. This man was supposed to plant a tree. He was supposed to go to the corner and plant a tree. But every day across the street, there was yelling, screaming, action going on. So he would cross the street and take, you know, what's going on over there? So he would waste day after day after day going across the street, paying attention to what everybody else was doing, and he never planted that tree. And after a while, he was like, what's the point? You know, why should I plant a tree? Nobody's even paying attention. Nobody would even notice if I did or not. And there's action across the street and all this stuff. And then one day, day after day, he kept going across the street to watch everybody else. And then one day he just got bored watching everybody else for the 100th time. It was just so boring. He went over and he planted the tree. And what did you know? The tree grew. It was beautiful. It gave him pleasure planting the tree. The tree grew and it became an added, you know, people came to admire the tree. You know, it actually made a difference. It made the air better for everybody. It had trickles out. He should have just done what he was inspired to do. I don't know why I'm repeating the spirit message. But a lot of the times it's just that our energy gets pulled away. Our intention, it gets pulled away. You just got to stay true and clear and do what you are divinely guided to do and let the rest go. There's always going to be people screaming across the street. Yeah, and so they made me write that down one day, and I always refer back to it because it's very funny, because sometimes we're such the victim of that just because we're human beings, and there's always someone screaming across the street. We don't do what we're supposed to do. And here they're saying, do the work, focus, bring your energy back, take charge. And this is why I'm repeating that message, and your calling. So it's like, you know, let the rest go. Let 2020 go. Let whoever did you wrong go. Let the big or the small, world stage or in your life, you know, let's get focused on what we need to do and make it better. You know, make it better. And who cares who's, you know, screaming across the street? Let's go plant something. Let's create something. Let's build something. Let's not be just too distracted. We don't do the work. That kind of thing. So there's going to be a lot of that in 2021 where, you know, you're rising up to get things done. And we're healing a lot and going for more healing and more abundance. And we're the ones that have to do the work for that. So we need to focus and do the work and just forgive. We don't have the time or the energy to waste on these conflicts or not forgiving. We need it to do the creations, to do the actions of what we want to actually create. We're in the point of manifesting, right? We want to manifest what we want. Yeah. And here we have the star. To start, look at the brilliancy of do the work and star, right? Here it says, believe in yourself. You are a wonder of creation. This is why they're making me say that whole tree thing again. Whatever you're planting, we are always creating. Believe in yourself. You are a wonder of creation. You are connected to all that creates, right? You're being used right now, divinely used, to do the work. So you don't have time to spend on dramas, people who do this or that. It's like, I was talking about that the other day. It's like, maybe because we went through such a tumultuous year, things on your Richter scale that might have been like a 9 if they happened because of this year, maybe they register now as a 2. We should always remember that, to like keep things on your Richter scale of emotional, mental energy, what you give it, keep it low, because your energy is all we have in our life. And when we allow people as poisonous or toxic or whatever to take our energy, it takes us, not only drains us and you know, does all those things that everybody talks about, but then that's the energy that we could use for creation, to making it better and brighter for yourself and others. So it is so valuable. They made me post something else about that, but your energy is so valuable. Always remember how valuable your energy is. So believe in yourself. You are a wonder of creation. Wash away all fear and discover you are a shining star. Allow all around you to just be, even if they're screaming across the street, right? Allow all around you to just be. Let go of trying to control life, for the light of your soul will guide you always towards love. And remember, stars are born through explosions of love, and love illuminates all things. And never forget, you are truly a shining star. And so rise up, and your gifts and your talents, you know, part of that, you're a star, is like your calling. You know, this is divine timing to rise up in your calling. Look at this. There's no time to waste. You're standing up there greeting 2021 for a new horizon, new things coming in. Rise up in the fullness of all you are. Whatever, forgiveness, conflicts, bye-bye. And you are a shining star. You're one with all creation. Believe in yourself, what you're doing. It's time to do the work, to stay focused, to take charge again. There is a lot of recuperation happening at the end of this year, so we go into 2021 like that, to do the work It's divine timing to rise up like that, to go forward like a star, believing in yourself, to do the work. You got backing, you have support, and all of that. So literally, this has been the Angels of Light with the power, with the guidance, and with the protection of saying, you know, rise up, rise up, rise up. Follow your calling, what you know you're meant to do, your gifts in the big and the small, and do the work. Keep your focus on that. The end of the year could be a lot of rejuvenation. Just relax and, you know, a lot of introspection, maybe reflection, or getting clarity, and just letting go of the 2020 of what we've absorbed. There could be a calmness and a relief. There's a lot of heading into healing and abundance, especially with Archangel Raphael providing tremendous healing. A lot of this is about healing, and healing of just not just like a vaccine for the pandemic, or healing hearts, healing the negativity, transmuting the lower vibrations, ridding of toxicity and negativity within us, and with you know, on grander scales that we see that are leaving. There's going to be real healing and real rebuilding from better and more abundance, and it's for us to do the work. So I think this is a real powerful reading, but definitely believe in yourself as you go and do the work to create that abundance and go forward into 2021 like that, knowing you have such backing and support and love. And take charge of those situations that you know you need to take charge of. They're kind of powering us up. Just like they made me grab these decks. It was literally Angels of Light are powering us up, guiding us, and protecting us. And that was literally the decks they made me pull. I definitely have felt that all through 2020. I don't know how I would have gotten through 2020 not feeling that, but going into 2021, really feeling back to do the work. Really feel aligned. You see this brilliant light. It's like rise up in the fullness of all you are, and stay lit and stay focused, and don't get sucked in with conflicts, or, you know, not forgiving, because you need to utilize that energy to focus in on what you need to do to create more healing and abundance for yourself and others. And a lot of this end of this year is getting tempered out. I've said it for like the last month and a half. It's getting tempered out, and you can feel that. There's a calmness and a relief coming in as it's tempering out. You're going to be feeling that. So then as we go into 2021, it's like you feel like you can power on in there and do the work. And you know it's all perfect divine timing. Definitely believe in yourself all along the way, and that you're one with creation. There was a lot about being divinely used. So if you get divine ideas, you have things that you're doing, the divine is working in you and out. People don't give spirit credit, but, you know, so it doesn't matter. They might get a divine idea. They're following through. That's the divine working through them, you know. So we're all a piece of that. And it's being used brilliantly as we go forward, all through 2020 and into 2021. So this has been the end of 2020, going into 2021. Angels of Light, I wish you all the best for 2021. And I can't wait to see, when it says do the work, I can't wait to see what we manifest in 2021, being so supportive and backed like this. Take care and have a great start to 2021. Bye-bye.